Hello, everyone. This is Jeff from the Cyber Pro podcast. As you've probably heard me say about 15 times already, we're at the PHAC conference, Pacific Hackers Conference in Mountain View, California this week. And we've got some interesting special one-off podcasts. My guest right now is Charles. While he is a professional in the industry of computers in general, he is not a cyber professional. But what he does as a side hustle is he's kind of a teacher and instructor of some of the students you may have already seen podcasts for that we have talked to about being the next generation of cyber professionals. So we wanted to talk to Charles a little bit about the program and kind of the motivation behind teaching this next generation of students who may turn into cyber professionals. So the question number one, you can see me reading a script, is why are you helping these students to learn cyber? And more importantly, why is that important?
Okay. First is that they say a high school kid. I have a middle school kids as well. That doing schoolwork was not enough for anything. Right. That especially for getting to college and so on. So that everyone, here in Silicon Valley, that the kids tend to do a lot of math and do physics and then do coding, right? And then what's in fashion is also machine learning that our kids training model in and out to show off, right? So that I kind of see that as kind of Red Sea that everybody jumping in is too crowded, right? So if there's anything that the kind of more slightly less visited area that we can help students to expose to, and then I thought that would be great. Okay, the whole thing's started kind of accidentally that I wasn't in this field, but then that I explore around that somebody told me that okay, so there are some cyber security competition that seems to be interesting. And I look at it and myself kind of like it a lot. So I kind of started have my son to get some of his friends together with form a team. And the team get bigger and bigger that more kids want to join. And then we got more people and then I thought, well, okay, then we have a more formal structure. Then we can do more things, right? So that so not just cybersecurity, that we start to organize workshop. So for the high school kids to teach to the people more junior, like middle school or even elementary school student, trying to expose that kind of a potential. Of course, a very very elementary stuff that for them to teach, and then that we did see that spark a lot of interest in in the even younger student. So that's how it became. Again, that became our recruiting. So we have in workshop CTF, and then that some kids are really kind of themselves in it. So we invite them to formally join the team, and then so we keep rolling that. So far we are for 3rd year, probably going to the 4th year now. That's about it. Yeah. So and we do see, okay, so kids very into it. They kind of, we have kids specialized in crypto. We have some specialized in web and so on. That we pretty much kind of intentionally have a kind of well-rounded team that they can, as a team, they can compete. So, and that fit their interest as well. And we do also see that does help that to boost their making of many things on the technical side that they do learn about things about computer, and I don't actually see there's just cybersecurity. That is more around about the whole computer science. That they also learn, or if you want to hack, then you need to know the system. If you want to learn crypto, you need to know the math and so on and so on. So that they do kind of progress on that, and we do see that the competition getting somewhere that we are ranked kind of, I think it's relatively high in the U.S. Overall, and then that some of the kids actually got some title, some bragging right, got a scholarship, got some some title that and one of them even get into the cyber game, U.S. cyber game team that kind of as the pipeline candidate that so next year there's a chance that going to represent the U.S. to compete internationally. Wow. So that I mean that's the more the technical and the really the skill side. On the other hand, that since it's covered and they got to organize this, and then they got a chance to train their and hone their leadership. That they know how to organize things, and that's kind of a side, but that's very important aspect that I hope them to do that. So in the end, that they need to be able to organize this. They need to be able to present the idea well and clear, which is not very easy for the more technical mindedness. And then they need to be able to handle to solve problem, and then have this can do attitude. Because in the end, that the kids are all smart. Whoever we know will be those can consistently stay on the problem for a long time, and really drill kind of have the grit to achieve it, and then being resourceful, being flexible. That's the whole thing I want to then to learn.
That holy cow! You just covered all of my 5 questions before I even had a chance to answer them. Charles, thank you very much. That was amazing. We covered a lot of ground. We covered the ability to learn new technical skills, the ability to learn new things that even may not have been developed yet. We talked about learning leadership skills and how to differentiate themselves as they get through middle and high school and try to get into a good university and beyond, to set that foundation. And I think most importantly, or equally as important, is a magical word of grit, right? Life is hard. We all know it.
Right.
And using cybersecurity, using information technology as a foundation to teach them more life skills is critical when you're talking about a generation that is at the beginning of their learning curve in life. So thank you for your time.
Thank you.
I don't even have to ask you any questions. You answered all of them. Charles Perng.
I'll be everything. Yeah.
Charles Perng, thank you very much.
Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you for watching the Cyber Pro podcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on new podcasts and bonus content.